Digital Talk. I am Brett Chapin. We're talking today with guest Anna Leffler. She is an author. She's a stand-up comedian, and she is in the studio with us today. Hey, Anna.
Hi.
We're going to finally let you talk. You just heard some of Anna Leffler's stand-up comedy, and we'll get to how she got involved in stand-up in a minute. But first, tell us a little bit about your book, The Chictionary.
I had the best time writing that. It is literally it's a dictionary. It's a humorous dictionary, the things that women say and what they really mean when they say them. And there's a combination of things in there. There are some terms that I made up. There are terms that I researched and found that, because language is always changing and there are new terms that are made to cover modern life, situations that didn't exist 10, 20, 30 years ago.
Sure.
And then some of them are just regular words like bangs. That's not a particularly exotic term, but bangs are something very different to a woman than to a man. That's because, I don't know, they make them shorter, whatever. But if I say to a woman, I'm thinking about getting bangs, it's a thing, It's going to be a discussion about, really? Are you sure? Remember that last time you grew them out and they went all weird and they both faced left and you said you were never going to do bangs again? And it's this whole big thing, which I think every woman can relate to. It means something. It means something different to a man than to a woman.
Bangs are important to women. I had no idea about this.
Bangs are big.
See,
don't get me going on feathers. It's all a big thing. It's a thing.
See, we educate people on this show. Engineer Paul Stern. We educate people.
Madrid.
No, I'm sorry, Paul Madrid. Our producer is Paul Stern. I get confused sometimes.
It's social outreach, really.
Yes.
It's a public service. Those are bangs.
Okay.
There
we got bangs
got
down.
the
Now we
bangs
know.
down.
All right. Perfect. What are some other terms? What are some other terms that you define in the Chictionary?
Oh, gosh.
It's interesting because the Chictionary is actually broken down in alphabetical order, like
It is.
a dictionary.
It is like a reference. Here, okay, this was a shock to me when I got the book the first time I actually held a copy in my hand. It has been classified as a reference book. Which
It is.
It is. I was thinking it would be in the humor section at the
Now,
bookstore.
does this mean that somebody goes to the library and they can't check it out?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Ooh, good question.
Like an
Maybe not.
encyclopedia.
Yeah.
I like that because it makes it sound super important. That's right.
Is it really
It's like an atlas.
It's really in the bookstore under reference?
Yeah.
It's not under humor?
I wasn't
That's really funny.
super happy to learn that because literally it's like the test guides that you use to prepare for the SATs and the atlases and then this fluorescent pink book that has a lot of really funny stuff in it, really odd stuff. So whenever I go into a bookstore and I find it, I move it. I shouldn't admit that. I move it to the humor section.
You mean this has happened more than once?
It's officially, if you look on the back of the book, it says reference down in the bottom.
Oh, that's really funny.
This is
It does say
an
reference.
academic tome.
Okay. Well,
It's extremely
guess it's
academic.
not the employees at the
funny?
bookstore's fault.
No,
Yeah.
no. They were a little. They were a little uncomfortable with that. They're like, really?
That's
Seriously?
hilarious.
The one that has, jeggings in it is going to be in the reference section? For serious jeggings research, please go to the reference section.
We need to get back to jeggings later. I'm going to have you define that one.
I'm so glad that blew over.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm still chafed.
I'm so confused right now,
I
Anna.
know. That's okay.
What are jeggings? Is it just me? What are jeggings?
I've heard that some
freaking
item of
jeggings.
clothing.
Jeggings are a horrifying mashup of jeans and leggings. So imagine your jeans.
Okay, yeah. They're leggings, but jeans.
Electrified with Lycra.
You've seen them, I'm
that's-
sure.
Yeah, I do know what
it's
she's
not
talking
good.
about now.
Yeah, and they come in degrees. Like some of them have actually been kind of spray painted to look like denim. It's unsafe at any speed. Let me put it that way.
That's
It's wrong on
ridiculous.
every level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen those. It's mainly
Yeah.
older folk wearing them.
They're
but
crying out for a big shirt.
yeah, they
over
really
them.
are.
Yeah, it's a very.
Well, I'm glad that you're providing this service that you can,
telling you.
define these things for people.
I consider
honestly.
it outreach.
I mean, I feel like I've learned.
I got your
something.
back on the jeggings thing.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I'm there for you.
Guys, if you want to be educated just like me, give us a call at
Or
1-800.
confused.
Or confused, yeah. Give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225. And check out Anna on YouTube and also at her website, annaleffler.com. We're going to be back. We can talk about toe rings or beach hair or CB radios. I mean, there's a whole list of things that you cover